Do you struggle to write interesting characters in your stories? Do you bore your readers with flat protagonists? Well, here are 10 reasons why your character may be boring and how to fix it. Number 1 is that your character's motivation may be unclear. You want to clarify what is at stake, why does it matter, and what is your character doing and why are they doing it? If the character motivation is unclear, the reader will struggle to care about your character. So by clarifying what your character's motivation is, you can pull your reader in and you can take the information of the motivation of your character and weave it throughout your story and help the reader to care about your character. Number 2 is there is nothing new to discover about your character. So if you reveal too much too fast, then the reader will be set floundering, wondering why I should care because there's nothing new to discover about my character. And so the way to fix this is that you want to trickle the information just enough to keep the reader engaged and keep them reading because they want to unravel the mystery or what they want to find out what happens. They want to know. And so they keep reading. The mystery and the value of discovery is a powerful force in keeping your story and your characters from being boring. Number 3 is no emotions. If your character does not express emotions, that character will be boring to the reader. An example of this is Captain Marvel. It is one of my least favorite Marvel characters because throughout the movie, she is emotionless. Even though throughout the movie, there's conversations about her needing to learn to control her emotions and not let her emotions control her. But her character has no emotions, no expressions. And so if your character is not expressing the appropriate amount of emotions, the character is going to come off as boring because emotions are a part of the human experience. And we want to read about characters that express their emotions. And that is one thing that will keep your character and keep your reader engaged is to show emotion. So whatever your character is facing, allow them to have expression of the emotions that they would feel if the reader was feeling that and experiencing that. Express that emotion to keep your character from being boring. And number 4 is that the character has a boring reaction to the circumstances or the events or the challenges that they face. So this kind of ties into the previous point about no emotions. But honestly, in whatever situation that the character is faced with, make their response not be boring. Give them not only emotional expression, but give them a physical expression. Give them a reaction to the situations and the circumstances that they face. Allow your character to freak out, to cry, to stomp their foot, because that's the human reaction. I react to situations and you do too. And so think about your character and look at the situations they're facing and allow them to react in a human way. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Number 5 is the character has no flaws and no weaknesses. A character without flaws or weaknesses is a character that nobody can root for, nobody can believe in, and it ends up being boring because we all have flaws and weaknesses. That's one of the reasons why Captain Marvel is really my least favorite Marvel character, because she has no flaws. She has no weakness. She's impregnable, and that's not relatable. So make sure that you look at your character. If you have a character that you think is boring, give your character a flaw. Give them a weakness. Maybe snakes. That's a great one. Maybe they don't like snakes. Give them a flaw or a weakness, which gives the reader something to relate to. And number 6 is the reason your characters are boring is because they're all the same. Now, if you look around you, people, none of us are the same. We're all different. We're all unique. And so therefore, the characters in your book need to be unique and they need to be different from each other. And one of the things you can do to fix this in your story is to learn a little bit about personality types. There's lots of different tests out there. I know some people really like the Enneagram, but there's lots of them out there. Read about them, learn about the different types of people and the different personality types. And then you can use that to incorporate into your character sketch if you're just starting, or you can use it to revise your character, to make your character not so boring by giving them some very specific, unique qualities. And it only takes a couple of unique qualities for each character to really stand out. Number 7 is that life is too easy for your character. So a book that is filled with a character that has a really good life and everything's great is a really boring book. And we don't want a boring book. So one of the things you can do to fix this is to increase the conflict. You can ask the question, what if everything goes wrong? What if everything goes wrong? Then the sky falls and the floor falls out. Look at your character, look at their situation, and figure out how to raise the conflict bar, raise the tension, and turn everything against them to give them something to overcome. Number 8 is that your character is too vague or generic. So there's really a balance between giving enough information about your character that the reader really wants to care about your character and stays engaged. But you don't want to give too much. And so if you're in the interest of trying not to give too much and you end up being very vague and general and generic, then you want to add some details, add more information so that your character stands out and isn't like a shadow. You want your character to stand out, so give them more personality, and that will fix that. And number 9 is that your character has no values and doesn't stand for anything. So if you want a character that's really interesting, give them values, give them something to stand for, something to believe in. So what does your character believe in? What are they willing to fight for, and what are they willing to die for? An example of this is Captain America. He's a great Marvel character that most people really like, and he is a strong character and people really root for him because he stands up for the little guy. He believes in doing the right thing no matter the cost. He's willing to lay down his life to do the right thing. He has values, and he stands up for what he believes in. Give your character something to believe in that's bigger than the character themselves. And number 10 is inconsistency. So I've told this in other videos, whatever rules of your story that you set up in the first act, you want to be consistent with those rules throughout. And if you are inconsistent, then the reader will lose interest and will find the story boring because they don't know what to expect. And so make sure to fix this. You just want to make sure that you stay consistent with whatever character rules, world rules, that's hard to say, but whatever rules you set up, make sure you stay consistent and keep them. One key element to really strong storytelling is character development. You can use these writing tips to develop your character and flesh out your character to create a story with characters that the reader wants to keep reading. Think about your audience expectations, because it's really not about the story you want to write. It's about the story they want to read. So use these tips to write a story that your reader wants to read. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you in the next video.